So we finished off last session with, if I remember correctly, let me see if you're on the map in the way I remember. Okay, no, so Raish did go upstairs with Xavier, Bonetta, and Rowan. All right. So the four of y'all are upstairs, and we are going to zoom out from that scene that we left y'all with at the end of last week, with Rowan snaking her vine through the lock and seeing Dolan.
I think your voice is coming through both microphones, man.
Oh, that's, I don't know how to fix that other than unplug my mic and just have us both come through the same computer like we did last time.
Here, I'll just unmute mine when I talk.
Okay, that'll work.
Now, you guys know this guy. I don't know anything about him. Can you guys clue me in on some backstory?
They will be able to do that here in just a minute. I'm gonna let that happen in roleplay. So I just I ended it with the name because it was a good spot to end for the majority of the people who were playing. So it was a nice cliffhanger ending. But yeah, we will. I will give them a chance to fill you in during roleplay, and if they don't do that effectively, then I'll take over. But we zoom out from you guys, looking at going through that keyhole, and we kind of flow over the railing down into the library, where you see Tathan standing with a book open, filled with colorful pages, and he's flipping through, looking at all these wonderful pictures, until he hears Dahor kick through the front door, yelling, "Steves! Steves!" And that is where we are going to pick up. Right there, as Tathan snaps his head up from being distracted by this book while everything went on around him. Tathan, that's with you.
Huh? Hello?
Josh?
Hello, you're calling all the Steves.
Yeah, I know. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Okay.
Josh. Josh Long is. Did you fall out of the session? It seems like he must have. Poop. All right. So we'll give him a couple minutes to come back in, and we will pick up with Dahor, walking through the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if we needed him a part of my making the big distraction for, what was the lady's name again?
Costello Rostarata, or Rostarita, however you want to say it.
Oh, huge. Sorry, I just woke up from nap. Yeah, are we waiting for him, or should I try and go? Because part of my plan is to make a big ass distraction, and let them go upstairs. And I know he's gonna play a decent part of it, if I remember right.
I guess we can wait just a minute and see if let's try and get him on Discord and see if he's gonna be able to come back. Man, technology is fun. There we go. Wait, my Skype won't send a message. I mean, not my Skype, my Discord won't send a message. Am I falling off the internet? No, I'm not falling off the internet.
No, we can still hear you.
Okay, good. Yay! Okay, so Josh Long is back. All right. So Josh, I don't know what you heard from that, but so we
Nothing.
last.
I heard absolutely nothing.
Well, then I will start from here. Then several minutes into the call.
Step away for half a second. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. We ended last session with Rowan, the tree person, using a tentacle to look through a keyhole where she found that Doland Regulore is a guest in one of the upstairs bedrooms. And that was the cliffhanger ending. And we pick back up, with those guys, and we zoom out from them and kind of flow over the arm railing and spill down into the library where we see Tathan standing with a rather beautifully colored picture book in his hand, flipping through the pages as he hears Dahor come through the hallway, screaming, "Oh, Steves, come here!" And you snap out of your daze. This picture book that kept you enthralled while everybody else did some fighting.
It better been a good picture book.
You can tell us about what was in it.
I have no idea.
Whatever it is that would
person, and I'm like,
what? Yeah, whatever it would be that would distract Tathan while the other people walk away. And to
obviously,
be fair,
it's knights slaying dragons. Like, this is Tathan we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, the fight itself was very quick, so that would have been like us leaving the room for like 5 minutes, and then I turn around and start yelling and screaming and walking back in. So, I mean, it was a pretty quick fight.
It really was.
And Tathan has no idea about that, or a tree person.
Yeah, so. Y'all, you did miss the introduction of the new character Rowan. So
yeah, it's gonna be an interesting moment.
Yeah, you'll meet her in a little bit. But anyways, yes, Dahor is going through the halls right now, trying to cause a distraction.
So metagaming wise, I'm trying to cause a distraction so you guys can try and check out upstairs and whatnot, and also regroup. So
Tathan's gonna walk right towards you because he has no idea what's going on, and he hears your voice and he's like, "Oh, that's where everybody went."
Yeah.
So he starts looking for you.
All right, I'm assuming I see him now at this point.
I have no idea. I think we're on opposite sides of the building as far as I can see. I'm still very downstairs, just in.
Well, I'm downstairs too.
Yeah, he's downstairs. He's over here by Corstella. So, yeah, if your intention is to join him, then you can just walk over that way and jump in there with him.
Oh, okay. I was gonna roll perception if you need me to, just so I don't get lost in the house and go the wrong direction.
It would be fun, but it'd be unnecessary. Added rolling. But it would be really fun
if you weren't going to make me do that.
Yeah. So yeah, like as you're coming in, lots of Steves are gathering around. What you got there? Oh, what's that? What's that? Is that some kind of crab leg? Oh, I like crabs.
I'm gonna start shoving my mace into all the Steve's faces and also leading towards Corstella with the bloody mace that I have, holding the one leg, and I'm gonna scream, "Remember that room of death you all have and that crazy creature that you guys were so afraid of?"
Y'all got some explaining to do. Shield up.
She sees the leg.
If I come in the room and see him having his weapons drawn and messed up, sword's coming out. Like I will draw it a match.
And one of the Steves like reaches out and touches the swords. Oh, look at that! It's real sharp, isn't it?
I'm assuming I see Tathan pull out the sword and everything.
Well, if your weapons are out, yeah, and come through the door, see you covered in blood, and all the thieves are coming towards him. I'm like, nope, comfort zone. And then they start trying to touch my sword. Nope.
So I'll scream out to Tathan and go, Tathan, look, we took care of this monster for them that they've been scared of for so long. Is this ugly thing? And I'll shove it towards Christella and go, by the way, what the hell is this really? It's nothing like you said it was supposed to be.
Y'all slayed a monster without me? Damn it.
Oh, you can thank Raish got us some gold here to kill this thing that's supposed to have been killing people. Anyways.
You got paid for it. Okay. Even better. I found a coloring book, but it's already colored.
I'll just look and go, that's a thing?
Apparently. That's why I was so distracted by it, because it's like I was trying to find one of the pages that wasn't already colored. And, well, they're all colored already, so.
Corstella a little confused because he doesn't read books.
Apparently, neither do I.
Corstella speaks up. She says, "You didn't actually color on any of them, did you?"
I know. I just said all the pages were already colored.
Yes,
they were already like that. I didn't do anything. Right. I spent the last 2 hours or so trying to find a page that wasn't colored.
Sorry. She leans to one of the Steves and says, "I think you might want to go to the child's reward closet and pull out something for this one."
Look, I appreciate art. If you insult me again, your face will appreciate this book as well. It will be imprinted on your memory very clearly.
Just trust me, all of the books in here are rather imprinted in my memory already, which is why they're part of the library.
I have a rather fondness for grayscale, not panorama. However, my friend Dahor here doesn't know what those are. So if I want to say it's a coloring book, it's a coloring book.
Yeah, I'll just sit there looking dumbfounded like, what are you talking about?
All right. This is gone a much different direction than I intended. Look, she turns her attention back to the remains of the creature that Dahor is holding. And she says, yes, to be honest, we've never gotten a good look at it. It always seems to vanish whenever somebody goes into the shack and catches a sight of it. But I do know that spirits may manifest in many a weird way.
All right. He's just gonna look at Raish to motion, get the money.
I'm upstairs.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were in the room.
So if y'all already killed a thing, did y'all already get paid too? How much did we make? Do I at least get a cut since y'all did it without me?
She said it was 200 ahead of everyone who helped. Were you involved in the slaying? And she pulls out a purse.
Tathan, remember, you got to go pick up the other pieces that you cut up with a sword and that kind of stuff. I just didn't want you to get messy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was obviously there to ensure that there was backup in case something went wrong.
Yeah, I'll explain to her. Yeah,
that's the
he
nat
was there
20
helping
on my
us,
bluff.
and I got the lucky hit.
So a total of 24 on my bluff. Just there as a backup.
All right. She hands Dahor the most of the money because she's the one of the two of y'all that she's seen, and she reaches over and hands you your 200, and she says, "An honest follower of Abadar, a good day's wage for an honest day's labor. Thank you."
Well, that's what I was supposed to do, be backup. And they didn't need me, so I didn't have to use any of my efforts. But my role was still there.
Yes.
Being present is being paid.
Yes, of course. And she says, "Look, gentlemen, you are welcome to stay the evening. Like I said, you have made the outer quarters habitable, so several beds have opened up in there. and you are free to observe this evening's demonstration if you would like.
Sounds like
but,
y'all made a mess in there, though. Are you sure those beds are already open?
Yeah, Dahor's gonna look at the maze and look back at her and go, "Yeah, we're gonna need someone to help clean that up."
She says,
I'll go help with that.
It's nothing a little prestidigitation won't handle.
I mean, if you believe everything your eyes see.
I mean, yes, magical cleaning is. You can't. I don't think you can get cleaner than obliterating it into the shadow realm.
She's got
And what?
That's what I imagine happens to everything they always clean up with prestidigitation. Like it just transfers to the shadow realm and dumps on top of some poor unlucky dude.
I don't have the magic knowledge. That's my brother. But I'm pretty sure that every time he did stuff like that, it had nothing to do with the shadow realm.
I don't know.
Tathon doesn't know either, but he's just like trying to figure out what the hell she's talking about.
Says,
because Josh understands where you're going. Tathon does not.
I'm just gonna look at Tathon and go, I have no idea the kind of things your brother did, but unfortunately, he had to use it a lot because of me. He's just gonna look away. Like,
don't worry, I never understood what my brother did either. Let's go clean the room.
Of course. And she says, I'll accompany you if you would like. She heads off that way to do her own magics.
Sure, I'll follow her.
Did she pay all of us or just those two?
She paid all of you, but technically Dor has all the money right now. And that's the fun thing about role-playing games is does he give it to you?
Just saying. He better.
Oh yeah, once Tathon heard that there was a job with wages, he was like, well, I guess we're going to get paid for this one, right?
Sorry.
Stop it.
Yeah. She walks in and she's just like, yes. She mage hand sweeps all the dust into the center of the room, and then she says, look, just to be sanitary, and she casts acid splash on the big pile of dirty, nasty remains of this thing.
Dahor's
while we're walking over there, I would be like to Dahor, where is everybody?
I'll lean in quietly going, they're trying to find out what's upstairs. I guess they found some stuff and we have a new person that's helping us. Don't freak out. It's a plant. Like giant house plant. We'll get to it later, but she's okay. She helped us with the fight.
So they're trying to find out what's going on upstairs, and
so
that's why you were making all that noise? Actually, I kind of need to roll a sense motive on you. Yeah. I think I comprehend what he's throwing down, Jeremy, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so we're doing
appear to be telling you the truth.
Are we doing Ghost in the Hallway?
Yeah, Ghost in the Hallway.
I love Ghost in the Hallway. It works every time.
So Dahor's gonna kind of butt in and look at her and be like, by the way, do you even have any idea what that thing is or why it was even here? Or
it is called a Jesus, my cat just fell off of a shelf.
Ghost in the Hallway.
Ghost in the Hallway.
Oh. It's called a lovelorn. They are vicious creatures, driven mostly by misery and suffering. They tend to arise from souls who die when love takes a tragic turn. See, their heart animates into this disgusting beast. I'll show the picture again.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. She says, although they are distressing undead monsters, they do seem to get quite a bit of joy out of feeding on living tissue. if there's something to be said to that. The mere presence tends to corrupt areas. So I am very appreciative that you men, cleared out this burgeoning infestation.
Tor's gonna again look at her kind of like, what in the? Be like, you say infestation. Do we need to go take out more and check the area or the whole place to find more of these damn things?
No. Surely, as long as it hasn't laid any eggs in the pillowcases or anything, you should be fine.
Dahor's gonna freak out, start looking himself over, going, "Oh my God, eggs! What do you mean there's gonna be eggs in me? Devon, there are gonna be eggs on me. Check me over. Oh my God!"
As
as big of a scene as possible, freaking out. Like
she holds her hands out, and says, "Calm down, calm," and we're going to zoom back out from her and back into upstairs. Where the Order philosophers are getting rather impatient. Yeah.
By the way, high five to Thon. That's awesome. We have our own skit going.
Ghost in the hallway?
Ghost in the hallway. Got it.
The philosophers are getting rather impatient. You must leave. Get. Oh, I don't know why she just turned into Arnold Schwarzenegger. You must leave. Get out. I don't even remember what her voice is now. You're not welcome up here. You need to go. Come on. She's talking to Raish and Bennett and Rowan right now because X is distracted.
As soon as we've cleared the area, we will go.
Yes, we will go.
The philosopher, look, you found nothing. Your friend over there shot shot arrows into my door, and X sheepishly waves, the arrows that he just plucked out of the wooden door. Yeah, she's like, you found nothing. There's nothing here. I told you if you're chasing your monster, he went somewhere else, and you may have lost him by now. So you best get out and get on your hunt before I raise the alarm.
X is not in the call right now.
You what?
I was trying to remind Garden Bunny that X isn't in the call right now.
Yeah, X is not in the call right now. If y'all are waiting on him to have a response, he does not.
He also found a picture book.
Yeah. He's distracted by the lacy curtains.
I'm gonna sense motive on her. Why she wants us out.
Genuinely, you're not supposed to be up here. She looks like she might be a little concerned that, she could get in trouble the longer you're up here. She's supposed to have raised the alarm by now. You see, not only is she's fiddling, shifting her spear back and forth in her hand nervously. She's starting to sweat from her forehead, and look towards the door. She says, the Countess will be back any moment. And if she catches new people up here, it's my job. It's my job. I'll be busted back down to a Steve before you can speak.
Steve. Okay, maybe we knock you out, and then when she comes back, it's okay.
I don't see how that doesn't turn hostile for you.
I don't either. I just want to find a monster.
Monster? What monster?
The thing that came in here.
Oh. That monster. It's like, look, I'm telling you, nothing came in here. There is nothing in here. Those doors that are closed have remained closed. They've been locked. Our guest has not left his quarters.
It's a ghost. Doors don't matter.
Gracious like, oh my God, what the hell is that? Then he points behind her.
She turns her head. It's your friend, the tree person.
Oh. Jeez. Christ, he scared the hell out of me.
I'm gonna walk over and grab X and urge him to leave with me.
He takes a step and looks at it. Sorry about the arrows.
Okay, well, Rachel's gonna leave, I guess, because I don't know if we want to kill these people. And we didn't see the dwarf. Only X did, right?
Only Rowan did.
Only Rowan did. And Rowan doesn't know that that's a person that matters.
Right.
I gotcha.
So.
You keep an eye out. This thing.
Look, I will. I'll pay attention.
It's okay. It's probably gonna kill all of you. We'll see you later.
She says, "Look, I mean," she points towards the railing. Like, and I did say when y'all came in, like this area right here. I don't know why the map is crappy and sucky, but like this area right here, that's not just a straight wall. That's a rail that goes down into the library and scriptatorium. So, like, she's like, it could be back down on the first level. I heard your companion down there yelling. Talking to the Steves.
We should go see what's going on.
We should.
Okay, see you.
Thank you.
Bye. Good luck. I love you. I mean, don't come back without permission.
Okay, so
I'm going to urge
downstairs.
X to exit the room.
Yeah, he does.
Rowan, get over here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
trying.
I've got to move her too. Kelly's using a trackpad, so it doesn't manipulate Roll20 the best.
Jeremy, question.
Yes.
Is this the Countess that's in there cleaning this room right now?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to move you guys down to the bottom map, where so you're all in the same area. All right.
Dahor.
So now
are these people as crazy as we think they are?
That's to be determined, but we know something's a little not quite.
Yeah, they are a little nutty.
Um,
I've described them as Scientologists very aptly.
Detect evil.
How far does your detect evil go? And
she's right in front of me.
Well, yeah, but like, tell me about your detect evil.
Well, as she's cleaning the room, I'm just gonna be like, giving her the look like, what are you?
She does detect as evil.
So I didn't get a good explanation from the Steves about how things work here. While you're cleaning our whatever this is, why don't you tell me how things work here?
Well, it's pretty simple. We study the law and the science and the magic of ancient Thassalon. Our goals are to use the rights of the old world to raise the Varisians back to prominence, where we should be. You see, when I started this school years and years ago, it was simply my intention to study Thassalon for Thassalon's sake. I enjoyed the study.
Can you show me the moon?
I can't show you the moon right now. Oh, I can't show you the moon right now, baby. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I might need to go show her the moon. I studied Thassalon just for studying's sake. I believe that they were the most fascinating civilization of the ancient world. The way they branched off of the Aslants, because they had fundamental differences in ideology. It wasn't until many years later that I discovered that the ancient Thessalons were not what my childhood history books purported them to be. You see, they enslaved our people, all of us, here in Varissia. We were their slaves, and now I intend to take our former slave masters' power and use that to raise our people to prominence.
Crap.
I
was trying to remember what the Thessalonians were about.
The Thessalonians, that'd be a knowledge history, if you've got knowledge history.
Nope. I rolled the closest thing to it I had. Religion is my only knowledge. I get 3 skill points, dude.
Yeah. Please stop growling, guys. Yeah, I guess as far as religion, Grace doesn't know what. Yeah. But as far as religion, the Thessalonians, they worshipped strange gods. Like they had, you've seen it already in this adventure, and you've seen it in scripts in the schoolhouse. They had a strange runic writing that they attributed power to their runes. I guess that's really about the best I can give you off religion.
So what you're saying is that I don't know what's going on.
No.
Well, I don't know, and I don't like not knowing.
Would the whore know anything about that? If it's like the good or bad about us? Because I'm metagaming. I can't remember if the Thessalonian stuff was good for us and the Runewell stuff or not.
Thessalonians, in general, metagaming Thessalonians are bad. I've told you all this in maybe not your characters, but through other characters. It's more commonish knowledge. But the Thessalonians, they were an imperial civilization. They split off from the ancient Aslanti.
Well, I already didn't like it because she was mentioning them keeping them as slaves. So and she's trying to imitate them now. And so pretty much everything after that, Tethon automatically isn't going to like anything she says anymore because she's trying to imitate people who kept slaves.
The Runelords were Thessalonians. Well, she's trying to. It's in her mind, it's more like the slaves of Rome, the Punic Wars. The slaves of Rome rising up and using their slave masters' tools to go against them. Like that's the way she sees it. She wants to use Thessalonian power, to help the Varissians to save her people.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So where are you guys coming down the stairs right now?
Hey, did you say there's a shed out back?
Yeah, this is it.
Where
y'all killed the thing.
Oh, that was a shed? Okay, got it.
The shack.
I guess we're just coming around the corner then.
Yeah, during this time that's been happening, let's move forward and probably caught up to them by now. This conversation has happened.
So she sees y'all slip around the corner, and where have y'all been?
The whore's gonna chime up really quickly and go, "Did you guys wipe all your?" I know I made a hell of a.
You're breaking up, man.
You just broke up really, really badly.
Yeah. Precisely in the words that we needed to hear.
Ghost in the hallway, not ghost in your throat.
you still there?
Yeah, we're all tidied up. That was a mess.
Yeah.
She's let's see. She'll roll sense motive. Since y'all just came from the direction of her bedroom staircase.
Jesus.
She
You can't bluff what direction you came from.
No, but saying that we were off cleaning ourselves.
Right.
yeah, she looks at you, like you specifically, Vanetta, and she sees a smear of blood on your cheek, and she says, you didn't do so well.
Oh dear, where'd I miss?
She licks her thumb and reaches out and rubs your cheekbone.
Oh,
She says, "You children are always dirty."
thank you.
Anyways.
Oh, that feels nasty. Oh, thank you.
Oh, so the creepy teacher lady gets to call you a child, but we can't? That's bullshit.
She doesn't know better.
I sure as hell didn't either.
She says, "Listen, just as I told your friends, I welcome you to stay here in the shack tonight. It has been cleaned up and prepared for you. You are welcome to watch tonight's presentation. If not, then you may want to sleep through the evening. The lights go out as sharply at 8 p.m. All the Steves need their rest. You gentlemen and ladies have a good night." And she's going to start edging her way, like towards her staircase.
Around the 6-foot-tall pile of armor. Yeah.
Excuse me. She like squeezes between you and the door.
Are you gonna bring Rowan and X over here?
We needed to distract you, so I
Yes.
was like,
Sorry.
while he is the whore, I was being the door.
I want to watch where she goes. Is she heading up the stairs we just came down from?
Yes, she is. And she kind of like looks sideways at each of you guys as she walks past. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be looking sideways at them as they come down, like, what in the hell?
When she walks past me, I want to cough into my hand and say "fuck you" at the same time.
What was that?
Nothing. It's okay.
Roll another sense motive.
He's obviously sick.
But you got a bluff, Raish?
Sure.
Oh,
I had -1 to bluff.
he's sick, all right.
Yeah. So she only beat you by 4. So she gives you like the Fry face.
I'm sure.
And keeps walking on.
I think
As she gets up to the top of the staircase, she grabs the keys that are around her neck as she slips around the corner.
Rach, what was that about?
I don't know. I have something in my throat.
Bullshit. No,
It's okay. It's okay.
you're not normally that hostile to people.
I don't like her. She knows something, and we need to know what it is.
You know what I need to know?
What's that?
What's with the tree?
Oh, she's okay.
It's a she?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Are you a she?
Rowan?
I can hear her talking to Hallie right now.
All right. Quiet
Trust
treatment
me,
from
it's
a
another
tree.
girl.
Yeah, she
All right.
yeah,
We
she
talked plants. It was good.
I don't think that's how plants work. Like,
I keep
that may
saying
have been like
Seen
one of the
this
few
plant. This
classes I
plant
paid
is like
attention.
special.
I actually don't have knowledge of nature. I can't argue.
I keep saying she, but actually in Rowan's character sheet, it's listed as no gender.
What are your preferred pronouns?
Acorn.
Wait,
We'll go
hold
with
on. She's not here. Let me check her Twitter.
Preferred pronouns of a
Just
Rowan.
look at somebody's acorn. Stop that.
Okay, this just means I get to finally get the answer. Which came first, the acorn or the tree?
She
Not a
slaps you.
tree. God.
Fine
I,
with
don't- I don't.
Off
I don't
the
know if
board.
the tree can hit me. Like
Hey, how tall is the tree? Do we ever talk about how tall she is?
4'2".
So we're all pretty
the
short.
bush. The bush. It's not a tree. It's a bush.
The bush.
It's a bush.
Rowan and Bonetta and I are pretty short.
And X.
Yeah, X,
So
I
I'm
say
always
X
looking
is-
down at the children.
X is in the 5-foot range. I think it's you and Dahor and Tathan are both over 6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. When I asked her about the sword, she said not to ask about things I don't understand, and I'm about to ask her about the gauntlets because she doesn't want us to find out.
But we have the gauntlets, right?
We have them. X has them.
Okay, good.
Dahor's gonna kind of clue them in real
Wait.
quick that
So
about
she
the
has the sword.
Thessalonian thing.
She definitely has a sword. Do we have the box with us?
Yeah.
I think
Which
we should
box?
take the invisible box and stick it like in the grass over here in
we
the
have-
corner somewhere with the gauntlets in it. Because if she finds out we know about them and they capture us and search us, they could find them.
Okay, so make a mark where you are going to
Oh, no,
set
no,
your invisible box.
No?
They'd have to kill me to get the box off of me. That's not fucking happening.
So you want to just hold on to the gauntlets then?
No, I didn't say that. But the invisible box is on my back. Like,
No,
you can hide anything you want inside it.
I thought the invisible box was inside the bag of holding.
I thought you said it couldn't fit.
I relented on that because I want y'all to still be able to do fun things with the bag of holding. Like, within minutes. I was
I thought
"Yeah,
having the box on my back was a fun thing, but that's fine too, I guess.
Okay. I personally have a lot of faith in your skills, but maybe the rest of us, we're not so brave as you, and something happens, and you're the only one left. This could be a situation.
I'll tell you what, if I'm the only one left, you're all gonna be up. Because I'm not leaving without any of you.
You imagine Dwight Schrute in The Office where he's like, what's he say about the zombies? Like, if you're all zombies, I'm the only one left alive or something.
No. It's if you're all zombies, I've been dead for a long time. Something like that.
Something like
No.
that.
That's it. No, if I'm dead, you guys have been dead for months. That's it.
That's the one. Look, I'm not a military strategist, but if you want to, we could put the gauntlets in the box on your back. I just think it's a better idea than to leave them where she could find them. And the box, you can't detect the magic.
Well, yeah, magic. That. She
Dora's
has
gonna-
lots of it.
Dahor's gonna look at everyone and just be like, "Didn't you guys say that when you looked at the box that it gave you a fuzzy feeling and something wasn't quite right?"
Well, yeah, when I look at Rachel, I get the same feeling, so it doesn't make a difference to me.
I don't know. What do you guys think, anyways? What should we do with these gauntlets? I don't want to be caught with these gauntlets in the open. In here.
I think at the bare minimum they need to be in the box because I'm sure she can detect magic on us.
So, the evil that I picked up off this lady is the same kind of evil that can make Rachel uncomfortable. Oh, I definitely don't like her. Because if any, why don't you just put the gauntlets in your mouth, Raish?
It's still detected.
They're gonna have to dig through all the other crap that's in your mouth first.
Yeah, but they're so big, I won't be able to talk. And I know how much that would pain you.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay.
It's best if you put them in the box. You carry the box. I don't care, but put him in the box.
I'll kind of look at Tathan with him holding on the box. Like, are you going to be able to keep the box from being discovered, like hitting on things?
Well, I mean, I've done all right so far. I mean,
Good point.
If you want, I mean, normally people don't get within how big is the box, Jeremy?
4
Foot
foot,
locker.
wasn't it?
Like
Foot Locker.
3 feet. Yeah, it's a foot locker.
3 feet
like-
by what?
One.
Two,
Like
at
one
least.
1 foot?
I don't know, a foot and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd
Make a
have to
call.
get pretty close to your back to see it or to hit it.
Why are
yeah.
you boys arguing about fancy gloves?
Oh, we never told her, did we?
That's not my job.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
That's a good
so
point.
I just heard
There's-
that's below my pay grade.
there's a broken sword, and this woman, she has it, and she needs the gloves, the gauntlets, to control it.
Right.
And then she's gonna bring back a Thessalonians and put everybody in a pen and make slaves. I'm not going in a pen.
The horror's gonna kind of look at you guys and be like, "What did you guys learn upstairs? Anything?"
Wait, so those gloves control the bad pointy stick that she won't tell us about.
Close
Yes.
enough.
Oh,
So-
shit.
What I'm picking up of what you're putting down is that we don't want to wait for whatever ceremony's happening tonight.
Ooh.
She's bad, she's evil, she's trying to make slaves, and she has what we came here for. Right?
It seems that way.
I guess the metagame question would we learn what X and Rosalind would know?
Yeah, Rowan would she
Rowan.
would tell you, that the only thing she found upstairs was when she looked through the keyhole, she saw, there was a dwarf in there, bald head on top, but with red hair on the sides and back, and a long red beard with keys tied in it. He had some vials, multiple different colored vials, all attached to his belt.
I think
Okay,
I'd
I
probably
wonder-
look at X at that point and go, "Does that sound like someone we know?" But no,
And X would go, hmm.
So I guess
so
the
this
horror will.
lady. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Dahor will then. I'm assuming based on that answer, Dahor knows it's Stalin.
I'd say that's fair.
Okay.
I'd say that's fair.
Is this
Yeah.
is this Peacock Manor that we're in now?
Yes.
Sort of, yeah. Okay, so she has either knowledge of the location of the sword or she has it on her. And yep, that's the guy who was working downstairs, right?
Yeah, he was the guy that we locked in the
We didn't.
or that
Alright.
I and X locked in the safe.
Now would be a really good time for y'all to explain to Rowan and Bonetta who that is, how y'all know him, what the fuck is a sword of what, and
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay,
wish that
so
was here.
to be fair to Thon, I do not know half of this stuff. I've
Yeah.
kind of been along for a wild ride. That's another story for another time. Raish, that's your cue.
Okay, then. Okay, Tatan, listen up too, because you don't know shit sometimes.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
So the broken sword belonged to a Runelord. Okay, the Runelord of Wrath. It's broken now, but she has it, and she needs the gloves. And the gloves were in the room where the dwarf was. When we lock him in the room, and we take his gloves, and then X stole his bag. Different story. But we need to get it because Cordova said so.
So Dahor's gonna wave over both Rowan and Bonetta, and he's just kind of whisper him. It's like, okay, we went after goblins to save some dwarves. We went into weird room, found a gang that X was a part of, helped them out, found this guy. By the way, the Runelords are out to destroy the world, and an old geezer virus is making us help. Hopefully that fills you in. And goes back to whatever he's saying.
And then a
He's making
metagaming
it sound a little confusing.
I know
Could
it
you
sounds
explain this over the drinks we had in the pub?
because
I
he would
didn't
run
think
away.
about it
Listen,
before.
it sounds crazy, but this man, he traveled to the past. I wouldn't believe it. This man, he points to Tathan, this man is from the past.
in a metagaming
It's a
sense.
hard sell,
So
but, yeah.
what has happened, and I'm gonna have to go over the same thing with Kelly probably tonight after session, but what has happened was in the beginning of the game, some people, like before the game started, some people were killed, and the crew first started out like asking questions about that and investigating that a little bit, and they found out that they were killed by a member of the Peacock clan with a strange bladeless sword. They went and met up with an elder in town who turned out to be from the future. His name is Cordova. He's from a previous game. He's someone that I kind of shoehorned into the plot. Yes, Jeremy's shaking his head at the explanation of the story so far. Yeah, but anyway, so this seer, this oracle, which is actual class, tells them that the sword that they've been hearing about is the sword of pride, Baraket.
Pride as in
And
wrath.
yes, and that it was rumored to have been found by the founder of this town. This is Roderick's Cove. It was rumored to have been found by Sir Roderick. So he said, go to Sir Roderick's house and try to find it. They went there, didn't find it, found a map, and found, an empty box where a sword had been. They get the map deciphered. They follow it to a goblin cave, which turns out to be the end of a ruin, which is where Sir Roderick, the marking is where Sir Roderick found the sword in the first place. And inside of that ruin, as the seer told them would be in here, are a pair of gauntlets that will allow them to, hopefully, allow them to safely wield this bladeless sword. The seer told them that the sword has is evil. It has this a kind of a temptation that it does, and the sword. I mean, these gauntlets protect from that, and that's where y'all are.
So the sword has the temptation. You think the sword is the thing that's tempting her to
Is it
be
her
the way she is?
precious?
I think she's evil already. The sword's just helping.
If we gave her the sword, do you think, if we gave her the gauntlets, do you think she would pick up the sword and then not be evil because she would no longer be tempted?
Or how about we just take away the sword and see what happens? I don't think we want to give her the gloves. That was what you just
that
said.
sounds like a bad idea.
That was your idea. Don't give her the gloves.
Don't give her the gloves, but I wasn't thinking the gloves would prevent her from being.
Oh, you want to
taken
see
by
if
the
the
sword.
gloves will eliminate the evil that's already there.
Right. But if the sword is controlling her, then she has the gloves. Then the sword doesn't control her anymore.
Ooh.
So that's the question.
And
I
what's
mean-
fun is I know the answers to these questions.
I know.
Well, if it comes to the point where I'm the last man standing, I will trade the gloves for all of you. How about that?
Okay.
But that's not how that's going to go down, and you know it.
I know. I'll be the last man standing.
Ray says, I'll be the last man standing, and I will trade all of you for me.
I will trade all your lives for mine. I won't even think twice.
Can you just put one of the gauntlets in your mouth just to kind of tone it down?
Okay.
Oh man!
All right.
right.
So what's the game plan? We're just gonna hang out and watch the shows she's throwing tonight. I kind of want to see what it's about. I don't really know what it's about. There's a flyer floating around. Tell me what this is about. A program, maybe.
Yeah. Does anybody know what the show is?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you find and ask a Steve, they can answer you. And
Steve.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
What the hell is all this? What's going on tonight?
Oh well. Tonight we are practicing the ancient Thessalonian ritual of feast. See, we do some magic and we pray over some sacrificial animals and they're supposed to transform into a giant feast for dinner.
Okay, you had me at dinner. Let's do it.
Practice rituals.
I know this person. That's exactly how they think that works. But Tathon is putting words in different directions.
Tathon heard animal sacrifice.
And then feasting. And he's like, well,
Oh, that didn't work.
I don't have knowledge arcana or anything, but this sounds like they're not summoning a feast. They're summoning something to feast. And they are the feast.
You think it's going
Guys,
to eat the
Have you
Steves?
noticed anyone around here to sacrifice but us?
And the steeds.
Can I? There's a little flag going off for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. He said there was dinner. I want to eat.
Yeah. There's a lot of flags going off for me.
Jen!
She's trying to resurrect methods of a slave empire. She's got a friend of ours trapped in a closet upstairs.
I don't know if he was a friend. We trapped him in a closet first.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, we
For
weren't
his
the
own
nicest
good.
to him.
It was for his own good. The man was broken down in a shovel, babbling before we fixed him. But we
Okay,
let him go.
We're
Well,
missing the truth of it all. If they summon something to kill us, we have to Tathan. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, Tathan, you got anything for evil demon thingy that wants lunch?
Well, now that you mentioned it. Yes, I do.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah. What's up?
How often do you do this ritual?
Well, this ritual, this will be the first time that we've ever tried this one. But we do different rituals all the time. Mostly they're not successful, but sometimes it works out real nicely.
Okay, hey, listen. Are you going to feed us to a monster?
No, of course not.
I believe him. He seems okay.
I wanna roll a sense motive on the guy. Hang on.
Are you going to feed yourself to a monster?
Of course I wouldn't do that. Since motive 27. As far as Steve knows, yeah, with your 22, 27, 22, even the 15, this Steve, as far as he knows, they are going to turn a bunch of sacrificial animals into a feast.
I don't like the way he says as far as he knows.
Listen, man, maybe you guys
how
are
long
giving
have
me
you
a lot
been
of
here?
fun ideas.
Steve, how long have you been here?
I have been here for, I'm going to roll that, why not? I have been here for 4 months.
How often do they do these rituals?
Twice a week. Every Tuesday and Friday.
DeHora's gonna chime in at him and be like, how many Steves have been killed or sacrificed in these things?
We don't ever sacrifice any Steves. We did once lose Steven when he accidentally, stabbed himself with the ritual knife. But, I mean, that's Steven.
DeHora's gonna look really concerned at him and be like, was he a special Steve?
Well, yeah.
I think they're all special.
He was a bit of an asshole. I mean, his name was actually Steven, and he just wouldn't go by Steve. Like, he was... we said, Steven, why don't you just go by Steve to be easy? My name's Richard. His name is Dominique. That man's name is Bethany. And we all go by Steve. And he was just like, no, I'm Steven.
Okay, this place is crazy. I say we go to the ritual.
All right. Let's do a ritual.
Oh, that sounds bad.
I'll go along with the group, but I'm not happy about this. Like, I don't trust any of this.
Okay, I'm running down the hallway real quick. Be right back.
Wait, what?
He's running away from battle. There we go.
You better come back here. I know you're not just going out. You're not just gonna be right back.
That one's not bad.
Gracious never just runs down a hallway to be right back. He's gonna go steal something. Where'd he go? That I say that with my sense motive 30 on him saying "be right back."
I think Devin was actually getting something himself.
Oh yeah, I know Devin was doing that.
Okay.
That looks fun.
Jeremy.
Yeah. What's up?
Stop.
No.
Yeah, usually when you say this is fun, this is usually a bad time for us.
Ooh, maybe I should throw in an advanced Hydra Dragon.
The fuck?
I'm here.
Jeremy, you should have stopped at the word no.
All right. I'm going to. All right. So you guys go on to this ritual, and where am I at? I'm at Peacock Manor. Okay.
Where is the ritual being performed?
The ritual is being performed in the auditorium, the same place where the stage is. It's where there's a lot of chairs. There are. You walk inside, and there's 2 or 3 sheep, a couple dozen chickens. A couple various hunted animals, a deer, random things. I know I've said a bunch of times, and Devin calls me out on that. Anyways, so they got this pile of livestock and hunted animals up there, and all the Steves are dressed in plain flat black robes, with a hood. All the philosophers, they have slightly thicker, nicer robes that they tie with a golden sash. And Alden Tharask is up here leading the ritual. Excuse me. And you see as he is pacing back and forth across the front of the stage, chanting, and sprinkling some clear liquid on the feast. And then he takes out a ceremonial dagger and cuts his own hand, and then throws the dagger blade first into the middle of the feast. And I'm going to let any one of you that wants roll a D100. You want to be higher than a 25.
Didn't the other Steve say that another Steve cut themselves and then they got lost in the... Oh, this is bad.
72.
72. All right, 72.
I just hope that that's not worse.
No, so I actually, under 25, y'all were going to fight an owlbear. And above 25, I was just going to bring out like a trail comp. But anyways, above 50, you see as the knife sinks into the very first, flayed open animal, a bright light just, and once everybody's eyes, get back to normal, and you can rub some vision back into your eyes after being blinded, the entire stage has been covered in finely cooked birds and perfectly chopped and smoked lamb chops and rolls and butter biscuits and everything that you could possibly want to eat. You got food this time. I kind of wanted you to fight an owlbear. All your ideas were better than my idea.
Dahor is gonna do one look and look at Tathan and go, "Is this gonna be safe to eat?"
Gracious,
just like he like Dahor is really concerned because he wants someone slash his hand open and then just poof, everything's like magic feast. Like, are we being set up for something bad?
Detect evil. This. I mean, I'd say that this is an evil ritual. It's a blood ritual, so why not? But, I mean, if you try the food, no one gets sick. Raisha's probably already over there eating stuff.
He said, "Be right back again." I have to sense motive every time Ray says, "Be right back."
He keeps going back to your, y'all's hidden chest, he keeps sneaking around to your hidden chest and taking out treasure. He comes back with gold falling out of his
What are the
shoe
Steves doing after this happens?
The Steves all clap and it's dinner time. one of them said, "This is the best looking dinner we've had in years," and the other one says, "I've only been here for 4 months," because that's what I rolled. Anyway, so yeah, and they all approach the stage and start to eat, start to dig in.
Race runs up in a CJ.
Yeah. And you
Who
see
is this?
Alden Thorask. He is the head student.
That's the one I'm detecting evil on.
Oh,
The one that cut himself open.
Dude, it's probably a pretty good chance that he's evil, but I need to. Might want to show the players.
Is he cut open right now, or just happened in the past?
He cut open his hand, but let's see, does he have? He pours a little bit of a healing potion across it, and it seals back up.
That's not how that works.
I know, but I'm being flavorful.
I know, but Don's like, oh, he's using potions weird. He's so evil.
Yeah, he actually does detect as evil. Do you detect like lawful, neutral, chaotic, whatever?
Nope.
Or is it just evil or not evil?
I believe. No, I think it's just detect evil.
Yeah, just is there the presence of evil?
Mm.
Yeah, and it detects in a cone in front of you, right?
But yeah, it starts as a
right.
cone, and I can focus on one specific thing more than others.
Yeah, but yeah, he detects as evil and is the only person in the room aside from Dahor that detects as evil.
Wait, what?
I'm the only one that didn't detect as evil? Nice.
Yeah. So,
Dahor?
no. Yeah, Dahor and Alden both detect as evil.
Oh, well, I am evil, so.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky you're behind me when I'm detecting because I don't actually see you.
Oh. Yeah, so I had y'all's.
So I will forget that. So does Race detect evil?
Race does not detect as evil.
Okay.
I don't think.
Race is good.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a good man.
I'll forget that the Dahor detects as evil because he wasn't in my cone.
I guess the only funny thing is Dahor will look at him if he ever asks and be like, I run an orphanage, so am I not evil?
Are we waiting on Bunny X and
yeah. Bonetta, have you decided to eat or not eat? Are you going to partake in the food? So far, the only person who said that they want to eat is Raish.
He's already got his cheeks stuffed with food, so.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
I'm gonna go up to the stage and do shift. Shield. Sift.
Yeah, you do not detect anything.
I like that. That's a cool
bad.
ability.
Yeah. So
Then yeah, if I've checked it over and it seems okay, I'll take like some of the bread.
Okay, cool. So you taste a piece of bread, and as soon as you take a bite, you see Ray start to, and then he just swallows and and holds up a thumb.
And his mouth is full. He's like, try the chicken with it's delicious. His food falling out of his mouth.
What's that?
He reaches into his mouth and pulls out like a chicken leg and tries to hand it to you.
No thanks.
Since I've stopped with me, would his sense of smell think anything was off?
No. In fact, you might have a hard time holding him back right now.
I'll let him go have a chicken.
You let go of him, and he just runs up on the stage and just tears through like the whole pile of everything, and just stuff starts spilling everywhere.
Stop! Get back here!
He does that thing like, when you get fresh laundry out of the dryer and your dog just runs straight through the middle of it and like rolls and then spins in circles and flings it everywhere.
Well, he's not listening to me no more.
You see, me and Stopper fighting over a piece of meat.
Yeah.
We're like both biting one end and playing tug of war with a piece of meat.
Dahor is just kind of looking at Thon, and even though Dahor's the way he is, he's not gonna partake in the food, and he's just gonna kind of look at him and go, I have a bad feeling, even though it looks like everything went okay, so I'm gonna refrain and have a ration when we go to bed.
I'm not eating this. I would be more comfortable having X's cooking.
Now that's mean.
I
All right.
like real food. This is no. There's something
So-
off.
As you
I will
guys are
not
standing
partake
back
in
there
this.
having this conversation, let's
Oh, yeah,
have
we need X and the I don't know the
Rowan.
bush, the boat. Yeah, we need X and Rowan in here. don't we?
Rowan does not partake of food, so
But she's also not.
She
in the
doesn't
room.
need it.
yeah, she doesn't need it.
Well,
But
I mean,
I'm gonna have X there, but I'm not gonna make him roll this.
Oh man.
Yeah, because I mean, like you guys making me
oh
have
god,
fun
good
things.
thing. Good thing
So,
X's curse is gone.
Let's have Bonetta, Wolf, and Raish roll a will save. See, as you start eating, this is just the most delicious food you've
What
ever
about-
had.
Oh,
What about-
nice,
And
Raish.
you
Nice.
need a DC 10 will save to keep yourself from overeating.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. That's
You don't need to
Dahor.
roll it.
We
Sorry,
definitely
wrong
need
one.
to abuse somebody's detect magic.
I need to stop.
Yeah,
Okay,
DC
so-
10 will save to keep yourself from overeating.
Sorry. Stops will save, not mine.
Nice. 11.
Nice,
Bonetta,
everybody's good.
24. Perfect.
Except for stop.
Well,
Stop made it. Yeah.
Oh, barely.
I rolled the wrong character.
Dahor didn't.
Good thing Dahor didn't need it. Otherwise, he would have had a bad night.
Laying in bed and you, oh, guys, I can't take part in the covert mission. Let's see. Hey, Xavier would have passed it too. All right. So yeah, y'all eat exactly as much of this feast as you want. You see a couple of Steves towards the end of the night, like they're like sitting, like just cramming just little bits more food in their mouth. Like one of them, he puts a bite of chicken in his mouth and it falls out, and he just like picks it up and like starts poking it in there with his finger. No. So, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I think I need to go take a nap.
Yeah, it is it is still early evening. We'll say the sun's still up, but just barely so. Say 5 o'clock. You still got a few hours till lights out.
Dahor kind of gets Stop under control.
Yeah, he eventually calms down once he's eaten his fill, and he's just laying there like with a chicken between his paws, wagging his tail.
I say when it's lights out, we send Bunny on a stealth mission.
Just Bunny.
Just Bunny. Because if she gets caught, she's a child. Nobody knows. It's okay.
Well, why don't you go with her? Because obviously you're just a.
Yeah, because children walk around with swords.
Well, I know you're not, but they don't know that, and you should use it to your advantage.
All of a sudden, Dahor's gonna look at Banana and go, "Clearly, you don't know my orphans well enough."
We
I'm
can
just
tell.
gonna look at you like,
We can tell you didn't
What
grow
you
up in
just
Rodney Cove.
Just
I'll blame Max. It's his influence.
I just say use your God's given talent to go into her room and steal her keys. That's all you have to do.
But she has the keys on her.
That's okay.
Why don't we just take the keys from her?
Well, I don't. Whatever you want to do. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm full.
Well, if you are going to go up there, at least take some of the food for our dwarven friend. I'm sure he's hungry having still been up there.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Also, people not present that we've met at the feast. The headmaster?
That's the dude right there.
No, the
That's
other
the
one.
head student.
The one that was in the hallway. That race cough fucked you.
Oh yeah. Her.
Oh yeah, that was Corstella.
Yeah, Christella.
So she's not here?
The dwarf's not here.
Well, why would she not attend her own ritual? This is apparently a big deal, and why would she not be here?
Maybe we should
Can
find
I
out.
take some of this extra food and put it in my bag?
Absolutely. You asked that of Alden, and he just goes, because he also failed his will save.
I'm just gonna, like, wherever Raish is near the table, I'm just gonna go beep, beep, beep. All right, fill in what you need.
The box.
Yeah,
I have some gauntlets in there all covered in greasy chicken and shit.
they're in their own bag, in their own little spot.
I think Tatan should go upstairs and bring her a drink and see what you could get out of her.
Oh, no. Remember the last time this happened?
It was awesome. We got a lot of information. She was so helpful.
I am gonna grab a plate of this food, and I am going to take it up there then.
Yes. Do you want me to come
Also,
with you?
also, it's funny, I can't fail the will save on this food.
Nice, dude.
I'm gonna take 2 meals worth.
Also a good call, because she doesn't know that we know that there's someone else up there who probably hasn't eaten in a couple days. Also, I really don't like people being imprisoned, and waiting for the feast was about as long as Tathon could wait to break him out.
Okay, you do it. You go. Do you want me to come with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want
Who
me
else?
to come too, or entertain the
definitely-
little ones?
I think we should all go.
Okay. That sounds good. It won't be intimidating at all if we all just show up.
I think that was my point.
Okay, let's do it.
All
I'll
right.
wait outside in case anything goes crazy.
All
Now,
right.
see, last time I waited outside, I missed fighting a spider. You should all come with me.
Well, it's okay, but you see, there's a difference. I don't want to fight a spider.
I mean, that's
X, says, I'm just gonna go take a nap. I hope you guys don't mind. And so that's where he's gonna walk off to. He's not in session, so he's not gonna be in battle. Rowan is going to follow behind y'all, and we'll see if she.
well, it's almost 10. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish
Oh, is it?
everything
Oh.
before.
Oh, it is 9 right now.
Yeah, it's 9.
Yeah.
It's 9 on the dot. Let's we can do another few minutes.
Yeah.
Get to a good stopping point because I've got one in mind with y'all coming upstairs with food.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Where is upstairs, by the way?
Are
Wait,
we
just
gonna do just the upstairs that's here? Because doesn't that link to the one upstairs that you were talking about, Jeremy, earlier?
It does not link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta go out and around.
Let's see.
Okay, somebody put guidance on Tatan in case he needs it.
I'm moving everybody in that general area slowly. Where is Tathon?
I'm actually going to cast Bless on our party once we get up there.
Okay.
Nice.
You guys are so creative with all your magic and your gods. I love it. It's amazing.
Okay, so once we get upstairs,
Yeah, I'll cast
we'll,
guidance.
we'll,
on
all,
everyone.
we'll all have +1 on saving throws and attack bonuses for 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes. Sorry. And against fear effects, mostly.
All right.
Actually, I guess I could save that until we're like actually needing it.
All right. So what do? You get to the top of the stairs. The door is closed tight. Guidance and bless.
I'm gonna knock.
All right. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. I didn't know if y'all were just gonna like barge in the door
Well,
or what's
since
like.
I'm holding the food, holding a plate of food, I'll just knock with my shield.
Yeah. Kind of tap
Doom,
with your
doom.
boot.
Tap tap tap.
Heavy shield patch. Smash the plate into it. Ah! A different philosopher answers the door this time. Not that you recognized any, you would have recognized it before, but for those of you who have been in the room, it's a different one than it was before. Yes, may I help you?
We're here to bring the lady her dinner from the feast.
The Lady Corstella no need dinner. And she goes to shut the door.
Everybody needs dinner.
Lady Corstella make own dinner. She make food. Yes.
So you're not going to let us bring a gift to her and thank her for the hospitality? Diplomacy 24.
Diplomacy 24.
Nice.
She looks at you and gives a one moment. And she turns, and she comes this way. She says, Mistress Corstella.
As soon as
You
she's
have
away from the
visitor.
door, I'm going to come inside.
Dahor is just gonna step up in front of the door.
She looks back. The other one takes a step forward as you come in, but just one step. Yeah. Mistress Corstella, you have visitor. They say you need food from downstairs. And you see Corstella. She comes out of this room right here, and shuts the door tight behind her. And she, she kind of looks at y'all with a little bit of a surprised expression on her face. She said, yes. What can I do for you, adventurers?
Well, you invited us to your feast, but you didn't attend. So we thought we'd bring the feast to you.
You see, the rituals are for the Steves to practice. I just thought that you men might, and ladies, that y'all might want to, have some free food.
Practice? For what?
For learning how to properly cast Thessalonian rituals.
Is there a table near me?
There's a table right there through that cracked door, and there are 2 tables over there in the alcove. Listen, since you did bring food, did you bring enough for another?
looks behind him
I've
and
got some food.
sees like Bunny with like 2 plates full and knows Raish has extra stashed away. And he's like, I'm positive we have enough.
Yes, good. Well, in that case, come inside. Would y'all like to join me over here in the alcove? We have 2 tables set up. And she steps to this door and unlocks it and sticks her head inside. And she says, look, I know you are a little frazzled at the moment, but some of our guests brought dinner up to us. Would you like to join? And yeah, a couple seconds later, Jesus, unopened. This man comes stepping out of the door, and he sees all of y'all. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Dahor is just gonna wave and be like, "We brought you dinner."
I'm gonna take one of my meals worth out of my bag and like present it to him, like holding my arms up.
All right. He's first going to roll a sense motive on Dahor, and then one on you holding him the meal. He got a 12 on Dahor and a 10 on you giving him the meal. So it doesn't matter what you roll. He eagerly takes your food. But Dahor hit me with a bluff or diplomacy. Depending, I assume.
I'll do diplomacy.
Bluff. Oh yeah, diplomacy. 22. Yeah. He smiles. All right. So that seems fair. I could do with some dinner. And he takes the plate from Bennett, and he's gonna walk up and sit at one of the top tables.
Quick metagame. Are we gonna try and let him, or like let her know that we know him from before? Or are we trying to be sneaky? We
I
don't
thought
know?
you guys all explained that.
Yeah. No,
You
he
gave me
definitely,
the full backstory earlier.
Yeah.
But I
definitely recognizes.
Bad lady, the full backstory.
Yeah. He's saying, do y'all want to let Corstella know that y'all know Dolan from before?
That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to get across.
I think you need to take the lead from Dolan on this. Like
Okay,
if
Yeah.
Dolan is not saying anything, you probably shouldn't say anything.
okay, that's more what I was
Yeah.
referring to. Metagame.
Okay, Dole, buddy. So, what brought you here after things?
So
He looks at y'all, and looks over at Corstella. He says, "Well,
Oh, guys,
the,
came in here too. Oh, never mind.
yeah, everybody else is here." Yeah, he looks over at y'all and looks at Corstella. He's, well, after the vault, I had to come back and tell the mistress what happened with looking for her relic, and that I wasn't able to find it.
what is the relic she seeks?
She didn't know what it looks like. She just expected there to be something there, something that
idea
would
what it might
that would
do.
help. No,
Devore's
she's
gonna chime in and kind of say, "Well, you said it's something she couldn't find. There's a bunch of adventurers. Could we try and find it for her?"
I'm gonna have her roll a perception because y'all are right there. Like, she'll really have to 15. That's pretty good. She takes a step forward, and takes it. She's gonna take a seat up here at the side of the table. Yeah, and she says, yes, I assume from the little back and forth here, are you the heroes that helped Dolan get into the vault? Are you the
And
ones
out
that
of it.
and out of it? Yes.
Yeah,
I would say
unfortunately,
became trapped.
I say I
was that?
single-handedly figure it out myself. I got him into the phone.
Oh.
Because X
Yeah, just downstairs. She
And like
says, well,
Tethon does that, like he's almost gonna say something like face, and he goes, "Nope, no, never."
She says, well, I owe you some gratitude for getting it open and showing me how fruitless that endeavor was going to be in the end.
I detect evil the bush.
You detect evil. Well, I mean, she does.
On the bush.
On the bush, not evil.
I haven't had any chance to talk to the bush, and it's following us around. I had to make sure it wasn't evil.
Yes, it is not evil.
Okay.
She just looks at you with like soulish bush eyes.
Me too.
But
What is it?
Corstella's.
What is it you're hoping to find?
Well, as I told your friends downstairs, I hope to use the power of the Thessalonians to enrich Varissia. I told them how the ancient Runelords kept Varissians as slaves, and I can think of no better poetic justice than to take their riches and their power and use that to enrich Varissia. I didn't know what would be found in that vault. All I knew is that Sir Roderick must have visited that vault and must have found something there, but that maybe something might remain. Profession emancipator.
Yep. You're talking about an empire built on slavery. Please tell me more.
Yeah. The Thessalonians, as they built their empire, they enslaved everybody that they came across. They were a typical, a empire building race that they would conquer a land, and then all of its people would become slaves of the Runelords.
Well,
Yeah.
So that just confirms to me that I want nothing to do with this lady's success.
well, I know that when people get power and start to enslave others, it's the rat folk that suffer first.
She says, well, yes, I'm sure that many of your people were subjugated by the Thessalonians. I can tell you, and she reaches out to touch your hand if you'll let her. He says, I have no intentions of ever forcing anyone into service outside of their want. I don't intend to own slaves. She is telling the truth.
Oh,
She's
okay.
like, I don't intend to enslave anybody. My motives may be somewhat selfish in wanting to enrich my people, but I will not do it on the backs of others.
You may not have a choice if you are leaning into Thessalonian magic.
Listen, I know what I can control. We know what we can do with the Thessalonians. I can handle this.
Graciously pull his hand away. He's heard this kind of shit before.
Yeah.
So
Are you so confident when you're still practicing rituals?
That is why things must be practiced. Even championship Quidditch teams must practice.
Quidditch. What the hell is that? Oh, now you're speaking evil. I gotta go. No, I'm just kidding. She said big words. She's got to go down.
She says we practice our rituals so that they are always successful. We don't want to get into situations where our magic is needed and then it fails on us. Fair enough.
Sorry, that was a meta laugh. That was
Because y'all knew I was going to do it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Raish is definitely like going off and pooping in corners.
Definitely, he ate too much.
She tells you she has no intention of enslaving anybody. She wants to use the power of Thassalon to enrich her people. And yes, by extension, I intend to become wealthier myself. But no, I can't see myself owning another person. And I can't see myself hurting others.
but the Thessalonians were so bad and awful. Why would you want to do anything that would risk you being and becoming like them?
Well, I mean, they were powerful. They could not be stopped. The only reason that the Runelords fell was because of their own hubris. And their magics, their empire was so big. You see, she's getting this far off look in her eyes. They were unrivaled. Even the ancient Aslanti could not stop them. And there must be something to be said for trying to turn that power towards good purposes, right?
I just don't see a reason to justify magic curated by evil people, even for good.
I see.
Risha's back.
He says, yeah, he says, I understand, that, some people don't see a benefit in my way of life or in my plan. But it is all I can do. I've been working towards this for years.
Does she have the sword on her?
Perception.
Coming up, boss.
Nice.
You see a faint, bulge in, right around her hip, that you think kind of looks like, a basket hilt of a sword, maybe. I think it's just kind of bulges right underneath her robes.
What do I roll to send a signal to my friends? Is that bluff?
Yeah, that would be bluff or sleight of hand. Yeah.
He's stomping on the floor trying to say something.
They have to roll sense motive to understand it.
Oh, I think everyone's gonna get this then. He's gonna kind of notice. He's gonna notice Raish looking too. He's gonna look at Raish and be like, "Oh, my bluff is terrible."
All right. So.
And I'm not trained in sleight of hand.
Yeah, she.
Vanetta really knows what's going on, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Sorry.
Vanetta.
My throat's a little dry.
No, it's down.
Yeah. So, what do you intend? Do you intend, hey, look at this, or do you intend, hey, grab her?
It's more of like and like tilting my head like. And tapping the pommel of his sword.
Yeah. Well, she definitely notices that with your 10 on bluff.
Yeah, I know.
And she is she's going to and kind of straighten up and pull her robe a little bit tighter around her. No, she is she's going to straighten up and pull her robe a little bit tighter around her and stand up from the table. She said, "Well, gentlemen, it was a pleasure. Thank you for bringing me our own food. I must head back off for the evening. Excuse me. I'm gonna go. Yes, right through here. Thank you.
Nope.
Yes, this way. All right.
Nope.
He says, I must.
No, it's too early. You have to finish eating with us. You haven't eaten anything.
I have had my fill. Thank you very much.
Eat.
Metagaming, should we be all stopping her?
She's not gonna stop. She's walking out of the room.
Smack of opportunity with the shield. She has what we come for. I know.
Metagaming, do you want me to try hold person?
Ooh.
I can make her stop.
Problem is, we'll have a bit of a fight on our hands.
Yeah, then we'll got the two philosophers right there.
And Dolan.
Yeah, that's true.
Dolan owes us.
Does he?
No, he kind of hates us considering we stole
What does Dolan think about this conversation we've had?
I'll let her go. I'll get out of her way.
What do you mean? As far as, like...
As far as us trying to feel out her motive in front of him.
He's pretty comfortable. He's heard this. She recruited him to the Order of the Peacock. Like, y'all probably, sitting there at dinner, you probably could tell he's excessively comfortable with her. Like, he is a full member of the Order of the Peacock. And so he knows her motives. He knows that they're using Thessalonian magic to try and save the world.
Dolan.
Essentially.
Except
yes.
You didn't tell her about us.
Well, she knew that y'all were there in the vault. I guess I didn't need to tell her about what happened to the bag.
Dolan,
Yes.
you know what she's doing isn't going to save the world. It's going to doom it, right? Slaves or no slaves. That's not why I'm saying this. That's messing from what I've been told, and coming from, I believe my brother gave a debriefing as well. This is going to mess with the rune well, and that's bad. Bad things were going to happen.
Look, I don't know what a rune well is. Did you just roll that diplomacy, or is that your old diplomacy?
That is my most recent diplomacy. When I was saying eat.
Okay. No, so you'll have to roll a
another
really
one.
good diplomacy on him.
Okay.
Do I get the sense? Do we get the sense that Dolan cares for her?
Yeah.
Okay. There's my new diplomacy.
Like more than just she's the leader, but like more than that.
Yeah, I'd say he seems to have some kind of deeper feelings for her. But yeah, Dolan.
Well, his boulders get around.
Okay. He nods as he listens to what you said. I get it. You might be right. Messing with these strange and powerful magics could doom us all. But something must be done, right? Someone must try something.
It will kill her. What do you know about the sort of pride she carries?
Sort of. I know nothing about a sword. The only sword I've seen her carry is occasionally she's had this cold iron longsword. She messes around with. Yeah, she trains in the yard with.
You don't have to take my word for it. Ask her yourself. That sword she carries belonged to a Runelord. It will destroy her. Runelords do not share power.
Well, the Runelords all died. Did they not? They're gone.
Their evil is manifest in the weapons that she possesses.
She's a rune lord now, essentially.
Mm.
Also, she's killed citizens of the town.
That's a rumor. That's a rumor. Nobody even has a bladeless sword. I've heard the Steves talking. I've heard the people in town. That's a rumor. How are you going to kill somebody with a sword with no blade?
It's interesting that you knew exactly what I was referring to before I even said it.
Yes, because I've heard the rumors.
Ask her yourself. She carries it on her side right now. Ask her yourself. We cannot attack here. We cannot do something here because we are surrounded by people. But you have an in with her. You need to speak with her, and you need to figure it out.
Or we will, and innocence will suffer. And that's not the way we want to go. We are not Thessalonians.
The horse just gonna be like, we're asking your help to help everyone.
Look, if she doesn't have the sword and I'm wrong, then that's fine. I'll admit it.
I don't think you like the Thessalonian comment.
Let's see.
But Jeremy was quiet. He wasn't expecting it to go this way.
Yeah, a little bit.
I only, honestly, out of game, the only reason I didn't thump her is because X's not here. And we're like that close to it being the end of the session, and that would give it a chance for next week to happen.
Yeah, in fact, I so don't know how he's going to respond to this that I think this is a good spot to call it for the session. Yeah.
Because
Dolan, is he going to be? Yeah. Is he going to, convert to your side, or is he going to stick with the order? Because,
I just want to reiterate to him, like, we don't have a problem with the order. We don't have a problem with you. We don't have a problem with her. But we have a mission to stop the Runelords, and she is playing a dangerous game. It will cost her her life. If you care, now is the time to make a move.
I guess metagame, do we show him the bracers saying that we're going to stop the sword?
I think
You
we
mean
keep
the
that to
things,
ourselves.
the things that he was looking for that he couldn't find? That
Yeah,
we
that would-
took before
that
he
would-
got to it?
That would not help him to trust us at all right now.
Good
No.
point. Good point.
But she
Um,
definitely has something. And she's not telling you everything, Dolan.
Dolan, he
she
rubs
has-
his chin, and then like he nods his head for a second. He furrows his eyebrow, and then he looks up at you, and he goes, and we cut credits.
And right there, say goodnight to the recording.
Yeah, good night, recording.